This is worrying. Hey, we're in. We are in. Okay. Bosh, there we go. Good evening, Lions TV. I did just start the stream bang on time 5 minutes ago. Played Let Them Come the whole way through. And as it was going through, sometimes the little screen thing I've got is just jumped from 9 people to 55. It was staying on 0, but sometimes it does that for like a minute or two. And then it just wasn't adding up. There was no numbers coming through. And I thinking, so I checked it out, and I wasn't actually on YouTube. So you've missed an opportunity of listening to Let Them Come, but we listened to that all the time, didn't we? Had a bit of rocking over the world as well the other day. Right. Okay, so we're in. Let's liven things up. This is a little bit of a bit of an everything show because I didn't get the chance to cover the game, and I really, really want to cover the game. I really enjoyed it. So when I say I didn't get a chance, I'll say I was too pissed. I was too hungover. I went to Peter O'Mara's 60th, got back to my hotel with this exact bottle of red wine, by the way, in my hand at 3 a.m., which I bought this from the shop when we came out of the club when it closed. I got a cab back to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, the hotel was closed at like 3 a.m. So I'm panicking. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? I had 2%. I couldn't ring any of the boys. I was in Ilford. I've never been in Ilford in my life. I had no battery left to order an Uber to try and go to the O'Mara's house, but I didn't really know where they lived anyway. I thought, what can I do? What can I do? And I remembered that I drove past another Best Western hotel on the way to my Best Western. So pissed up with this. Sorry, this is a football show. With this exact bottle of wine, it was unopened. I walked 10 minutes to the other Best Western. I said, you're going to have to ring them up. I can't get in the hotel. He rang the bloke up. He said, where are you? And I had to pop down the shop for a minute at 4 a.m. What shop's he going to at 4 a.m.? So then I walked all the way back. And then by the time he got back to let me in, it was like 4 a.m. And I was like, what is going on here? What is going on? So yesterday I was struggling. I was in a bad way. I was in a very, very, very bad way. Yesterday, so I couldn't physically do it, if I'm honest. I was in bits. But here we go. We're here today, and we're good to go. 118 are online. Sorry, I was all prepared for the show, as I was saying. I let the music play, couple of minutes, and it turns out I wasn't actually online, so I had to cancel that stream, Simon. Legend. I had to cancel. That's quite nice, by the way, is that? I had to cancel that stream and just do another one. But all that last knockings in a little cost cutter shop, whatever it is. Blossom Hill Merlot, it's all right. And I was so hungover still. I've actually been drinking. I don't often go out drinking anymore, but I went out Thursday night. I had to go to work with Manchester Friday night, and that was in a bar. So I ended up drinking Friday night. Got in at 3 a.m. Went to the den. Went to Peter O'Mara's 60th. So I need that to take the edge off. If we get West Ham, you've got to down that entire bottle, a whole bottle of red. All right, I'll tell you what, right? It's not a whole bottle, right? But it's a decent amount. Yeah, is that fair to say? If we get West Ham, I'll down it straight from the bottle. You have my word. I'm a man of my word. So anyway, this is a football show. I'll say good evening and welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is, as I said, short story, extremely long, as you always get with me, Harry boy. You're going to get a post-match analysis live because I just want to talk about it, really, because I really enjoyed it. And then the program starts at 7, so I've not got long, actually, now. The program, I could do the post-match analysis afterwards. Should I just do that? But I'm thinking the draw don't usually start until about 7:15. It's on ITV4 before the Boreham Wood versus someone else game for the FA Cup. And it's also live on the FA socials if you want to watch it while we're watching it. And, this should be good. Who was your man of the match on Saturday? I love Billy Mitchell. I thought he was outstanding. But personally, I thought Bradshaw was, for me, I think, I know how good Billy is. So, with Bradshaw, I don't know, I just felt he was at a new level he'd never been before. Not just with his score, but with his chasing down. A little bit Gregory-esque, the way he was running down in channels and winning free kicks in areas out of nothing. And I don't know. But it is a landslide on a Twitter feed. I just sent it to my mate, actually. Where is he? Here he is. Fat Kev. There is the current poll the club run on Twitter. If you can see that. Oh, that's going to fuck us up, isn't it? Yeah, you go. There you go. The names are a bit blurry. But you can see there the Mill said, who's your man of the match? Billy Mitchell, Tom Bradshaw, or Murray Wallace, or other name. 3% said other. 17% Tom Bradshaw. 10% Murray Wallace. 70% gold for Billy Mitchell, man of the match. Charles, how are you, mate? You messaged me, haven't you? Sorry, mate. I will get back to you. I've just been dying all day, but regardless of that, I've still been editing all day as well. I've been a busy man, as always. What channel is it on? Answered that one. Thea, what night is it? Not people just going, who are we playing? What the channel? What time is it on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How are you, Dan? That goes a long way, Theo. I'm very well, mate. Thank you. I hope you're all right as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're not going to get time to do the post-match. We're having a bit of post-match afterwards. Hang on, that camera's gone a little bit. 1 second. You're going to lose me for like a millisecond because I'm just going to refresh the camera. It's going to switch to the dodgy one that's built in, then it's going to switch back, and then it'll be clear again. There you go. Well, maybe it already was clear. But there you go. Anyway, we are in the game. Are we? Yeah, that's it now. Just trying to get the lighting right. It's difficult because it's very dark out in the countryside. I've got a singular light on. We want ball for number 43. Well, there you go. It takes us perfectly onto it, Paul Lyons. I started the show with this banner. Millwall are ball number 28 in the draw. I'm just going to do this now. That just quickly, and you're going to see why I'm going to do that now. Because there you go. The numbers. You won't remember all those, but get a good look. AFC Bournemouth, number 1. Arsenal, 2. Aston Villa, 3. I'm going to have to bring that a bit closer because I can't see it. Barnsley, fucking Hellfire, 4. Birmingham City, 5. Blackburn Rovers, 6. Blackpool, 7. Brentford, 8. Brighton Hove Albion, 9. Bristol City, 10. Burnley, 11. Cardiff, 12. Chelsea, 13. 14 Coventry, 15 Palace, 16 Derby. I've realised now that I don't want to sit here and name every single team, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll carry on talking and I'll put it there for a minute and you can just have a look for yourself and we can carry on talking. But yeah, big numbers there. Oh, and also, we're going to do a giveaway tonight because I just found this. Got a few bits of stocking here and there. There you go. Someone's going to win that tonight. Barge! Back up. And no one likes his clothing, navy polo shirt in extra large. One of you's going to win that, yeah? I don't know how I'm going to choose who's going to win it. But what I'll say is this. If you're not an extra large, like me, or you don't know anyone who you could give this to as a present who's an extra large, or send it to them. God, I give them a few quid. Hashtag pay me. Then, you know, please don't try and win it. If you're going to be, you know, you're going to clean your car with it, is what I'm saying, you know. Oh, smashing the place up. Sorry, I've got the shakes and everything. I won't go lie to you. That win on Saturday, really, you know, I wasn't going to go mad on Saturday night at Pete's party. I drove over there to drive back the next day, stayed in the hotel, thought, I'm not going to go absolutely crackerjack. And then the performance on Saturday just made me lose my shit. And I just fucking, what a night, though. What a night. Big Peter Morris 60th. What a family. What do they put on? They put many a good do. Joe's 30th, Pete's 60th. We'll have another go soon. Let's move that back across now. I'm bored of them numbers. I ain't going to lie to you. Sorry. If you want the numbers, look them up, you lazy bastards. Paul wants ball 43. That's what he's saying. Ackers, how are you, mate? Carp, Angler, George. What channel? What channel? What channel what, George? Excuse me, Dan. Could you tell me what number, what channel number the draw is on? Because I'm too lazy or I can't find it personally. What channel? Rude bastard. It's on all the social medias, mate, for the FA or on ITV4. I'm only one of you up. Christian Bastianelli, a new regular to the channel, tuning in from Belgium. And he's taken a liking, a love for Millwall. Alan Brownie, good evening, mate. How are you? Daryl Longworth. I'm very well, thank. Oh, hang on, he's evolved. He's still caveman. He's gone from ape to caveman now. What channel is it on? Preparation. Preparation. Is everyone just jumping on the other comment earlier now? Because everyone's been really polite. Oh, I tell you what, Zampa. Ho, ho, ho. That's comment of the night. That is comment of the night. I'm tempted to give you that polo shirt right now, if you're an extra large. I'll tell you what, Zampa, I'm going to give you a polo shirt in your own size, because that is going to be a video in itself, isn't it? That could be a debate. That is really good. What do you think would be a better choice? Offer Tom Bradshaw a new deal or sign Benik Afobe full-time? Do you know what? People say about Tom Bradshaw, I would give him another contract. And not just because of his recent form, it might not last his recent form. I hope it does. I'll give my explanation for that and my reasons why today on social media. But I always think, they'll probably give him a new contract because if they don't, they've got to go out and try and source someone else. They have to pay scouts to do that, get their scouting network to do it. They're going to have to then probably sign someone, even if it's not for a transfer fee. They'll have to pay probably a signing-on fee. And they know it already works with Bradshaw, don't they? Although he signed for 1.2 million, so it's probably on high wages. He was a record signing, of course, for about a week before that crown was taken off him by Ryan Leonard. So, yeah, good question. Really good question. Benik, of course, will be available on free. I think they're similar sorts of age, are they? I did look Bradshaw's Wikipedia up today. He's 29. I think Benik's about the same age. Cool, I tell you, that's a cool Kazampa. And I still haven't answered that, have I? I don't know, mate. Do you know what? I don't know. Fucking hell, that is one to think about. Well done. Let me know, Zampa. Send me your size, small, medium, large, extra large. I reckon use a medium, and you're slipping into a large in your older years. I know how that feels, mate. I never started at medium, though, unfortunately for me. Zafar Oscan, how are you, mate? Good to have you on the show, Simon Patterson. We've gone backwards here. Have I gone backwards? Let him come. Oh, what Channel Geese? He's gone full cock and on me now. I'm sweating here. I've got sweats. I've got shakes. It's all going off. Oh, well, there's lots of questions. We want ball number 43. I'm guessing that ball number 43 is going to be West Ham. Let's go right now. What I haven't done is I've got 8% left on my phone. And I ain't got a charger to hand, and I've got everything else I need plugged in. So, preparation. I am going to look on the FA Cup draw live. That's all you got to do. Do what I'm doing right now. FA Cup draw live. There you go. And there it is. The third round draw. It's there and waiting for us. Oh, it's already live. Turn that down or I'll get done for a copyright strike. There you go. I'm just going to plot that there. I don't want to disable the comments down the side because that's going to get on my tits. Sorry. My preparation is all over the gaff today, isn't it? Preparation. That's it. Right. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 13. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 13. I'll take either of them. Man City 25, Man United 26. I'll take either of them. Oh, and Liverpool for 23. So they're the big guns. Who do you want and who do you think we'll get? It's always two different completely questions. I always wanted Liverpool away because it was the bucket list to go to Anfield. However, I did take my son after we beat Barnsley away earlier in the season. Murray Wallace with a goal. We stayed overnight and I was surprised. I was going to Anfield the next day and we saw Liverpool draw 2-2 with Manchester City. So I'm sort of done that one now, and I'd rather have West Ham. I'm going to put my phone there so I ain't got to look down there while we're doing this. And the draw is just about to start. I'm going to say, by the way, which I haven't said, the super chats are open. You can donate to the channel if you wish to. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen now. No One Likes His Clothing's in there as well. A lot of people asking about the No One Likes His Clothing. It's underway. Website, you got all to buy. Boreham Wood, Austin, Albion City are first out the hat, and that is the game that is on in a minute. And they will be at home too. Boreham Wood or St Albans City. The winner of tonight's game will play AFC Wimbledon. David Seaman doing the draw. Number 45. Yeovil Town. Of course, Millwall youngster Dan Moss currently on loan at Yeovil Town. Now in non-league, the National League, in fact. And they will play AFC Bournemouth, of course, in the mix in the Championship. There's been a donation. Very appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Number 38, and that is Stoke City 6 in the Championship.
Stoke City, next out, they're going to be drawn at home.
They play number 52, that is Leighton.
They're going to play Leighton Orient. I had a sneaky suspicion that we was going to get Leighton Orient, but that didn't happen. There is a donation. Max.
Number 39.
39. What are we? 28. Swansea City. Like that's the exact draw we don't want. I'd rather get someone we can absolutely tank, and maybe like a lower league ground I've not been to, or a Premier League big gun. Swansea City versus Southampton. But we always seem to get home draws against teams in like League One or the same division, don't we? Max, thank you very much for your donation, mate. Chelsea are at home. Ball number 13. Chelsea, I'll take that all day long. And Chelsea will play. And then I said, oh, because it was number 61, which is Chesterfield. And we're number 20 something. So I don't know. I went, ooh. Chelsea versus Chesterfield. Let's see who's next out the hat. Number 23 is Liverpool. Come on, I'll take this. 28. Could go back to Anfield. The first time since 1991. Liverpool Town. Liverpool will be at home to Shrewsbury Town. Que sera, sera. We're going to Shrewsbury. Cardiff City next out of the hat, drawn at home to number 33, Preston North End. That's sort of a tie that neither team will be happy with. It's a bit of a nothing thing, isn't it? You don't want teams out your own division in the cup. That's the idea of the cup. Next out is number 14, Coventry City, currently flying in the Championship, as we know. We've got them coming up as well over Christmas. And they will play number 16, Derby County. Again, an all-Championship tie. I'm liking the way this is going because no massive teams and no lower teams have come out yet. It's all like Championship sides. So we're like Burnley a Prem, but you don't want Burnley either, do you? Don't get them. Burnley away. I've never been to Turf Moor actually. Number 19, Huddersfield Town. See, they're two sides that wouldn't be fussed about playing at all. So it's good. Is that a bit of a local derby, is that as well? Maybe, across the Pennines. Next out, number 42, West Bromwich Albion, of course. We don't want these either. Play these every fucking year. Twice, obviously.
Number 9, and that is Brighton and Hove Albion.
West Brom v Brighton, again, two sides, a Premier League side I wouldn't be fussed about playing.
Number 59.
Next out is number 59, and number 59 is Kidderminster Harriers. So I know it sounds stupid, but I'll take this. Ground I've never been to. Should go up and spank them. Kidderminster Harriers will be at home in round 3. It's not us. They're playing Reading. All right, so it's another Championship side out of the equation. Next out is number 22, Leicester City. Fuck me, we've been here before. But twice at the Den, of course, in recent times, this season in the League Cup. And 2017-18 in the FA Cup when we knocked them out with 10 men and sure come it. But we won't be playing them this year. They've been drawn at home to Watford. 2 Premier League clubs gone again. Next up, Mansfield Town are at home. I've actually been to Mansfield Town. We beat them in the League Cup, didn't we, about 1995. My brother took me. Oh, and they've gone one before us, number 27, which is Middlesbrough. No return journey to Mansfield for me. Next up, number 49 is Hartlepool. It's a fucking long way up, isn't it? But I wouldn't mind. It's another one I haven't been to. Number 7, Blackpool. Cool. 2 absolutely horrific places in the world will collide. From opposite coasts as well. That's going to be a mission. Hull City, please see, not something like this. Hull are at home in round 3, and they will face. They'll play number 17, Everton. Yeah, see that we've been there before as well. We obviously Everton at home, but we would have took that. Bristol City are at home. Please don't get Bristol City. We got them. If we get Bristol City, we'll be going to Bristol twice in a week. And it's not us. Because the ties for this start on January the 7th. We've got Bristol City around the 2nd, I think. Bristol City, Fulham, another all championship tie. Next up is number 40. Tottenham Hotspurs coming in. Tottenham Hotspurs, we'll have that. $48. Morecambe. I bet we get a fucking home draw again. Oh, home draw again. Come on. Something good. West Ham or local. West Ham Palace, something like that. Charlton. Oh! Yeah. Oh my God. Millwall will play Crystal Palace in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Oh my God. That is going to be absolutely fucking nuts. Get in. That is brilliant. I'm bored of that now. Well, I'm not bored of it. I don't need to know any more on it. Millwall will face Crystal Palace at home in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, a London derby. Oh my God, that definitely will not be played at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. That's going to be a Sunday all day long. All day long. We've got to be happy, haven't we? We've got to be happy with that. Fucking brilliant. Right, let's have a drink. Am I happy with Palace? Yes, I'm happy with Palace. I always say, it's going to be great to get them at home, but I would want them to come down because it's an away day. I always remember winning. Went there, we always used to get the whole halfway line stand. We used to go to Chislehurst first for a drink on the old hill there, Chislehurst. What's the pub called? The Ramblers Rest. And then straight to Palace, through Bromley. Fucking brilliant. Get in. Millwall will face Crystal Palace in the cup. That is fucking brilliant. And at home as well. We always seem to do the business at home, don't we? Always seem to do the business at home against them. I'm thinking the call straight away about Etienne Vivia. That's what I'm thinking, Etienne Vivia. Gary James, have some money, Dan, mate. I'm an XL, by the way. I like that. We're trying to get a little discounted thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking straight away, of course, of Etienne Vivia. I'm going to take my glass off for a second because I'm sweating my tits off. And I've just got out of the shower as well. But anyway, Crystal Palace at home, absolutely brilliant. I'm talking, Boxing Day, the massacre as well. We done a couple of years later. Suddenly got 2 and Claridge got 1. Remember that day? We battered them. The only time I ever remember Palace beating us is they beat us 1-0 at their ground 1 year. And that was the only one I remember. And was it Danny Butterfield scored a free kick? A long-range free kick against us. They beat us 1-0. I remember that. Other than that, I'm thinking Tony Ward penalty saves. I'm thinking Neil Harris goals. I'm thinking Barry Howells getting the winner there 1 year. Barry Howells, remember him? I'd like to interview Barry Howells. Anyway, that is the FA Cup draw done. I did say I was gonna talk about the post-match analysis. I'm going to do it. Yeah, let's talk about the post-match quickly. The game the other day, fucking brilliant. Honestly, I know I criticised Rowett, and people going, you still want Rowett out now? I know I'm going to get that, but he's actually doing what people want now. He's trying to win football matches. He's fielding the right teams and the right formations. He's playing 2 strikers. And the argument I had earlier as well, there was an argument on Instagram, if you saw it in Facebook, I posted out, I said, like Bradshaw, if you give him the right service and play him in the right way, will score goals. And people go, well, he's only scored 15 goals in 105 appearances. I said, yeah, but how many of them have been off the bench? And you're not listening, mate, because the whole idea of my post is to say, if you play him as a lone striker, he actually liked my post on Instagram as well, Tom Bradshaw. And I said to him, like, people say he's got a touch like trampoline, he's as bad as Bavardson. He can't win headers and play with his back to goal. They're not his strengths. Play with his strengths and he score goals. He's doing it again. 4 in his last 6. So that's why he got man of the match for me. I mean, that was all brilliant Saturday, but Billy Mitchell, unbelievable. We're going to do well to keep him eventually. And I think people are overlooking how young he is still, and how many games he's played, to how much better he's going to get. There's a lot more to come for him. And people used to be fucking creaming their pants. Sorry if there's any young people watching over like Jason Malumbi. Why? Because he rattled a few people. Billy is such a much better footballer. So Billy was outstanding. Danny Mack was brilliant again, involved in goals going forward. And I don't know why he was ever left out of the team, but surely now he's cemented his place. Murray Wallace on the score sheet. Benicophobe again, someone I wasn't 100% sold on. And I'm still not in front of goal, but his work rate is just immense. And he just gives everything for the club. And that's all you can really ask for. As I said, if anyone did score too many goals for us, they wouldn't be at the club anyway, would they? They get sold. But have you noticed as well, 2 games with 2 strikers, and this people always go, you've got to have 2 big lumps up front. I disagree. It was 2 up front with Jed in the 10, and Jed didn't really perform either, in my opinion, by the way. And we still nearly scored 6 goals. So you can't argue with it. And I understand you can't win 3-1 every week, but just the level of desire, commitment, and intent of trying to, and that's the manager as well, not just the players, trying to actually win a football match. So, yeah, they was brilliant. And Bradshaw and Afobe, 2 games we've played now with 2 strikers up top. Obviously, those 2 both times. Bradshaw assisted Afobe for the goal at Hull, didn't he? Sorry, let's do that again. Afobe assisted Bradshaw. Fucking hell, I need to fucking have a lay down. Afobe assisted Bradshaw for the goal at Hull. I'll get there eventually. And vice versa on Saturday, of course. What am I talking about now? I've lucky lost my head. Didn't someone set up someone else on Saturday? Or am I just talking shit now? Try to remember our goals. George Evans, great goal. Bradshaw header, no, Scott Malone assisted Bradshaw. But anyway, they're linking up well. That's the main thing. George Evans, let's cover that. I'm not his bit. I liked him. I think he's all right as a squad player. But I just couldn't understand why he's getting in centre midfield in front of the likes of Billy Mitchell. Even Keith-Bell, he seems to have dropped off the radar, Keith-Bell. I know he come on late in the game the other day, but he was like one of our best players at the start of the season, along with Ballard. And for no apparent reason, sort of dropped out the side. Did he get injured or suspended? I don't know, but he ain't really got back in, is he? And Saville's been dropped now as well. So, it's the first time we dropped Saville, we're going to score fucking 3 goals. So I'm going all over the place a bit here, but obviously there's no structure to it because, 1, I'm in absolute turmoil from a horrendous hangover, and 2, it's not a real post-match, is it? So just having a chat, really. I'm not got my performance head on today. Simon Patterson, you donated, you absolute guy. And Palace earlier on chat, plus I'm XL. Oh, there you go, mate. It's done. It's done, Simon. It's yours. Sorry, everyone else. But Simon's been mate. And always donates to the channel. And he's a Patreon and he's just a general fucking good guy. So let me know, Simon. I have sent stuff to you before. but I'm too lazy to go back through the messages and find out. George Evans, I'm just going to cover, and then I'm going to do that message. George Evans, I didn't think he played fantastic. I think his distribution isn't great. But like I always say, did he affect the football match? Well, absolutely. Not did he only stick one in the top corner. And he, on his weak foot, and is it me? He made that look. It was almost effortless. He didn't wrap his foot round. He didn't put a line to it. He just sort of looked at it and went, oh, I have that. Fuck off. And he just sort of floated towards the goal effortlessly. I can never say that word, but that's messing it up. And I just did it. And then, of course, the first goal from the short corner for the first goal. Well, Jed gives it that. Well, whether Jed gives it that, or that, it was always the same thing, isn't it? It's the hanging up for the back post for the big boys. They've worked something different in training. They're learning, aren't they? They're finally learning. Rowett's thinking, well, maybe this isn't good enough. Listen, maybe Gary Rowett's a very patient man. Maybe he's got more patience than us, and he keeps saying, well, it might click, and I'll give it 5 more games, and if it doesn't click, I've realised I can see it's not working, but I still believe it could click. And now it hasn't, he might finally go, all right, I've had enough now. He starts scoring some goals, and it's fucking phenomenal performance Saturday. And George Evans, of course, I'll get there eventually, did set up the first goal as well, didn't he? 3 really good goals. A short corner, the first one. Murray Wallace pouncing, as he always does. He's got a good goal scoring record for us. Second one, Scott Malone, ball on a plate. Brilliant ball into a mix of bodies, and Bradshaw, the shortest one of that, just comes powering through, times his header right. Troy Deeney, brilliant goal. But that's the only shot out in the game, really, wasn't it? Fantastic from him. The only thing that Birmingham did in the game. And the last goal, we had, of course, disallowed goal again from Bradshaw. And then Evans put the icing on the cake. Fantastic performance. Cannot argue with it. Hopefully we can take it into Saturday's away trip to Peterborough. 2,356 Mill fans will be going. It is sold out. And I haven't got a ticket yet. I left it a bit late, but I need to. So anyone has got to, let me know. I will get in there, worst case, because my mate plays up front for Peterborough. I'd rather not sit in the Peterborough end. Sammy Smodic. So, that's it. That's a post-match. I was going to go longer. I've now gone shorter. Simon Patterson's won the large, extra large, Simon. Send me a thing. I dug this little bad boy out. I first found this in the drawer earlier on. Still got it. Obviously, I don't take it to the den. But for anyone who has made a donation, I'm going to regret this. Well, that was fucking awful. Hang on, Dan. I'm gonna wrap the show with Dan. That's why. Fucking done. Right. So Crystal Palace at home in the third round. You got to fucking love it. Do you know why as well? I want to cut the show. I want to get on socials and talk about it and build the hype early doors. I think fixtures commence the weekend of the 7th of January. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Joanne Cooper, a donation. Thank you very much. And I'm going to wrap the show by saying a very big happy birthday to young Danny Cooper. He is 10 years old tomorrow, Dan. Have a wonderful day, mate. And for your birthday, let's hope you get a Crystal Palace ticket. If your mum and dad let you go to it, because it's going to be eventful. Crystal Palace over the third round. I'll be back on Thursday, or I'll be filming that tomorrow, but you'll see it Thursday. A preview show for the aforementioned trip to Peterborough on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Happy birthday, Danny Cooper. Tomorrow, 10 years old. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on.